Hey Ella, this is Jimmy wishing you a happy 18th birthday.
Happy birthday, Ella!
Happy birthday! Hey Ella! So the reason we wanted to make you this video is because all of us who are in it are 18 right now, and so we can probably relate to the things that you're feeling right now. And the thing about 18 is, it comes with good and bad things, and so here are a few of them.
You'll feel the pressure of having to be independent without making any mistakes. When you turn 18, all of a sudden there's this independence, like, okay, I'm 18, I'm an adult now, I can do whatever I want. But you have to make sure that you do what you want to do without screwing anything up too bad. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that you should hold yourself back or anything like that. You should still do what you need to do and just live life how you want to, because that's what, being 18 is all about, right?
Being 18 won't kick in right away, but once you start receiving more responsibilities, not saying you don't already do, because you do have a lot of responsibilities, but the more responsibilities you have, the faster you'll feel adulthood creep in.
It's a really odd feeling to just go about your normal life as a kid like you've always been, and then suddenly the next day you're an adult now just because of a certain number, and you don't really feel like an adult. You feel like the same kid that you've been, but all of a sudden you have this big important label on you.
So easily the coolest part about turning 18 is that adulthood brings the powers of voting and political rights. So you get to be as cool as you want to and vote for who you want to vote for.
You hopefully and should be able to go on a Ferris wheel without asking permission from any adult.
Getting older honestly scares the shit out of everybody, and I think personally it's because I like being this age. I like feeling young and like I'm on top of the world and that there's so much left ahead of me. And the thing I try to just remind myself to help me get through getting older is to just not lose that spirit, because just because you get older doesn't mean that you can't keep learning new things and achieving new heights, and it's never ending. Life is always going to bring new things to learn, and just because you're older doesn't mean that you can't keep learning and growing.
When you realize that you and your friends are all getting older, that inevitable feeling of drifting apart becomes more real and more frightening. But you just have to realize that it is something that happens, and you just have to try as best as you can to make sure that the friends that are really important to you and really close to you stay part of your life, and just continue being your friends. And that's all you can do.
You no longer have to hear people say, "And she's only 17.
I think one of the biggest mistakes that older people make is that they really easily start to forget all of these intense emotions that they went through when they were our age. And they start to dismiss all of those emotions, and they think of them as silly or stereotypical, and they look back at these things and they just laugh and say, "I was just a dumb teenager." But I think it's really important that we hold on to these emotions and recognize the importance of going through them, because at this age, it does feel brand new, and it's important to hold on to those things, because the moment that you let yourself forget and feel like they aren't important anymore is when I think you really start to become that bland, old, bitter person.
You'll feel a sense of freedom and a longing to go on a new string of adventures. Obviously, this past year or so, you've had plenty of incredible adventures, but there's always new things to do and new places to explore, so just go where you want to go and do whatever you want to do. That's it.
In your Berkeley show, you mentioned that you weren't so scared of growing up anymore because you feel like we, your fans, are growing up with you. And we are, especially us in this video right now, because we're all 18 and we actually are all growing up together. I hope being 18 doesn't scare you too much. I don't think it will, since you have a lot of amazing people around you. Your family is amazing, and your fans love you to death. And I hope you like it. Being 18 is cool, I guess. Especially since you're not in school.
So I hope that this video helps to let you know that no matter what you do, we're always going to be by your side to support you. And we just want to let you know that, baby girl, you got this.